Hello everyone! Lovely to see you all again. I'm gonna get situated here. So today's video is going to be a little bit harder for me to make, but it's a video that I've been wanting to make for a really long time. I am going to talk about my weight loss and post-weight loss and all of the loose skin and all of that jazz and just what to expect when you lose a mass amount of weight. So about 3 years ago, I was about 305 pounds, and that was my highest weight mark. So I'm on the scale and I'm seeing 305. What have I done to myself? It was such a surreal moment for me. I was just like, what am I doing with my life? Why? And I wish I could say I had a problem and that certain things led up to my weight being the way that they were, but my only excuse was I ate. Like, I loved food. I ate so much and I was such a brat if I didn't get food, and my mom would like give me food to like shut me up and stuff. So that was just, there was nothing that she could really do. There was, but my mom's more of a mom where she wants to give everything to her children and she feels very upset if they don't get it. And she wants them to be happy, which it's okay. I don't blame her entirely, because it's ultimately your actions and your decisions and the way that you respond to your parents. So it's not a big deal. But I did want to go over some things. So if you are bigger and you're looking to lose weight, please don't let this video discourage you in any way, shape, or form. I feel 5 times, even 10 times better than I ever did before, and it has been a blessing that I lost all this weight. I'm so proud of myself and I'm so happy. And if you're doing this solely because you think losing the weight is going to fix all of your self-image problems, don't do it. Evaluate yourself first. Be happy with yourself before you do it, and then do it, because I promise you this, it's not going to solve anything. You're not going to get over the way that you feel. It was like me when I first started losing weight. I thought, this is going to be great. I'm going to be so happy with the way that I look after I lose all this weight, and it's going to be great. But I failed to realize all of the other things that would be happening to me as far as loose skin goes, and how it almost went opposite for me. I almost started to become in the mindset of anorexia, and it just, things like that, it really slowed me down. And I got depressed again. I was very depressed before when I weighed 305 pounds, but I was depressed again. In 2014, I kept losing weight. And if I messed up my diet plan one of those days, I would make myself throw up because I knew what I did was terrible. And that is a terrible mindset to have. Never have that mindset. If you don't do good on your diet one day, that's okay. We're all human beings. Just do good the next day. That's all you do. You never want to punish yourself for that, ever. And that's one thing that I never did for myself, is I always did that. And I always thought it was okay because, wow, I should have done better and this is what you deserve. No way. No way. And you should never do that. Another thing that I can't stress enough is you have to work out more when you're losing that mass amount of weight in that little time. I lost 130 pounds in about a year and a half, and that it's kind of healthy-ish. It's better to be losing that much weight within like 2 to 3 years, because I'll tell you this, if you're working out while you're losing the weight, you're not going to have as much loose skin. You're not. For me, I'm going to show this to you, and this is going to be a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I would like to show everybody what it's like when you lose that much weight. My arms, here. My arms, do you see that line? This is all loose skin right here. I don't know if you can see this on camera or not, but I'm hoping you can. This line is where I should be at right now. Like, if my arms were up to about here, I would be fine with my self-image. That would be fine. But since I lost so much weight in my arm area, it just droops now. And it actually got better. Surprisingly, it was actually a lot worse. And as the years go on, it gets a little bit better, but working out also helps too. But I did have a consultation with my doctor because I didn't work out when I was losing all of my weight very much. I am going to have a surgery if I ever want it to be uptight here, like up. And that's one thing that I was really, really upset about. And it's in my stomach area too, not as much because my figure has always been wider than like big this way. So I do have a little bit on my stomach, but not as much as a lot of people do if they lose that much weight. And my arms are the things that got it. So that being said, I'm going to have to get a surgery because it didn't work out, so I can't stress it enough. And if you're losing that much weight in that period of time, you're probably going to have to get a surgery regardless. Even if you do work out all the time with it, I don't know. I've not experienced that firsthand. There's probably people out there that haven't had to get a surgery, and that's great for them. I'm sure they worked out like mad though. What people ask me a lot, every time I tell them how much weight I've lost, they ask me, what diet plan did you follow? And I always tell them Weight Watchers, because Weight Watchers really does work. People are like, does it work? Does it not? It does. Firsthand, I know. 130 pounds off from that, it's pretty spectacular. Weight Watchers is more of a lifestyle change. You learn your point system, you learn how much this food is or this food is, and it's really nice though, because you're not counting calories all the time and all of that stuff. You kind of have it in your brain how much things are worth point-wise. And I always have a little Weight Watcher calculator on my phone. I'd pull it up, but I didn't bring my phone with me. And you just type in how many calories, how much fat, and how much dietary fiber is in on the label of the food that you're eating, and it'll tell you how much that is per serving, how many points. So I think that is a great tool. I've used that so many times. It's so portable. I can just do it wherever I want to. It's also nice because you know how many points things are when you're going out to eat, because almost every chain restaurant you go to, it's all online, all of their points. Someone made like a whole site of it. I think it's Just Diet now, and there's what else is there? Exercise for weight loss. Those are all really good sites that tell you how much points things are worth on Weight Watchers. So just Google that and you'll find everything you need to. If you have any more questions for me, just let me know down in the comment section. I would love to tell you everything. It's been a spectacular journey. Don't let any of this scare you, like the whole loose skin, because I will tell you this. I would rather be healthy and have drooping skin than be needing a knee replacement at 30 and be huffing and puffing every time I walk up the stairs. That is not a good life for anybody. I know a lot of people have problems, so in no way, shape, or form am I weight bashing, because I used to be that big. And if you're comfortable in your own skin, you do you, boo-boo. But if you're trying to become healthier, it is a much better step to put better things into your body and to be exercising. And I know that it sounds scary, but once you get into it, it's just like the lifestyle you're living now. You get so used to a certain lifestyle that it just becomes your lifestyle, hence lifestyle. If you do it so much, it just becomes part of your everyday routine, and that's what it is with dieting and weight loss. It's a funny story because I actually gained 20 pounds being in school, because I would sit in my lunchroom and everyone else was snacking, and then I would want to snack. So I snacked and snacked and snacked. And I still counted my points, but I didn't count those snacks. And that's where I was like, whoops, and I gained 20 pounds from that. So right now I'm in the process of re-losing those 20 pounds and even going further. But that's one thing that you don't ever want to do, is you never want to go so far to the extreme of losing that weight that you become anorexic or wanting to make yourself throw up. I was at that point where I just looked in the mirror and I wanted to punch the mirror all the time because I wasn't small enough, and I tried so hard and I didn't get the results I wanted. I had way too much loose skin. Don't let it happen to you. Please don't. I made a sign on my mirror that shows you're beautiful, and every time I look at that in the mirror, I just think to myself, that's what it's all about. You have to re-look at that and say you're beautiful no matter what. Whenever I felt down, whenever I felt like I wasn't good enough, I just looked at that sign. And that's one thing I really think people should do, because it really helped me. It really did. So that's another piece of advice to do if you're on this weight loss journey, and I am there with you because I went through all of it. And I try hard every day, and I do have my slip-ups all the time. I wanted to cry when I gained 20 pounds back, but you know what? I stopped and I was like, listen, Kelly, you lost 130 pounds. You can re-lose 20. Not that big of a deal. People go through ups and downs. I went through a stage where I gained 5 pounds, lost 5 pounds, gained 5 pounds, lost 5 pounds, and I was at a standstill for at least a couple of months. And I couldn't lose anymore because I wasn't really exercising. That's one thing I really need to do, is I need to boost my activity level, because there's always an excuse. When I was in school, I was too tired to go to the gym because I'm on my feet all day with clients and everything. And now I really don't have an excuse. I'm waiting for state boards so I can go take my state board test, which is awesome. Graduated, yay, because I'm out of school now. The last video I made, I said I was in beauty school, but I'm a graduated girl. Holla. That was really fun. Good experience. Can't wait to start working. As far as updates about me go, that'll be a whole different video, but I was really excited to get back into video making, and I really hope this video helped you guys out. Like I said before, if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'd love to answer every single one of them, even down to my diet plan and what I eat during the day, what I like to eat, how to make things, and how to calculate those points. Alright guys, I will see you all next week. Bye bye!